Hey everyone, it's Pastor Ryan here again for day 2 of our 21-day Easter reading challenge as we read through the Gospel of John, one chapter a day in preparation for Easter. I'm here on the church roof and you can see behind me the Christian Life Center and church parking lot. We're just so thankful for that tool and resource that God has blessed us with as we endeavor to use it to bless our neighbors. Today our devotion was on John chapter 2, and it's very famously the passage where Jesus turns water into wine. And one of the things that John says is this is a sign, where the other gospel writers might have said this was a miracle. John says it's a sign. And I don't think it's just because he's pulled out his theological thesaurus and he's trying to use a different word. He's trying to demonstrate that these things that Jesus does, they point to something much larger. So whenever Jesus turns the water into wine, the wedding guests are like, well, normally people bring out the better wine first and then the cheaper wine later on. But what's happened in this wedding is the good wine was brought out first and even better wine was brought out. I think it's pointing to this reality that what is happening in Jesus Christ is even better than the amazing things that God has done in the past by calling Israel to be his people, by giving them the law. And later on in our passage, there's another sign that people ask Jesus of. You remember he cast the money changers out of the temple, and in order to validate what he's doing, the people say, what sign enables you to do this? And Jesus says in John chapter 2, verse 19, he says, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will rise it up. Now the sign there is that Jesus isn't talking about a physical building, but actually he's talking about his own body, the Word of God made flesh. And he's speaking about his future resurrection from the dead. And so what we learn is that these signs that happen in the present, they point to greater future realities. So a question for us to consider today is, what things do we experience presently today which are not meant solely for today, but to point to something that's even greater? Leave your answer in the comments below, share this video with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Goodbye.